Yo, what's up, guys? It's me, Jimmy James, and today I'm doing a Say Yes challenge with my sister. Scarlett. Say hi, Scarlett.
Hi, my name is Scarlett, and remember,
Well, hey, stop talking. Well, today's video, I'm gonna be saying, I have to say yes to everything that my sister says for 24 hours. I have to say yes to her. This is gonna be crazy. Seriously. But if I say no, the challenge will be over. Yeah. Alright. So, what do you want me to do first?
go in my room and clean my room.
Hold, hold on. Hold on. Look, talk to the audience for a second, okay? You can talk to them, okay?
I dare my brother to clean my room all day and do anything I say. Everything. 'Cause oh, that's all. And I have to say yes. Let's go do it. Okay. I'm good.
Hey, Scarlett.
What?
Hey. Right, look. Scarlett.
Yeah.
Hold the camera and, there you go. Wait, just hold the camera. Onto me. Look, I know I can't say it, but you didn't tell me that I can write it.
I can't.
That is.
No.
Yeah, but, I didn't say that. You flippin' dude. You.
I'm gonna kick your butt one day.
You just got pranked, bro. You just got pranked.
I can see you.
Okay, that's not the real challenge today. We're actually going to be reacting to a lot of TikToks and see how our reaction is on TV. Is that cool?
Yeah. Don't wear my shoes. My shoes.
Yeah. Alright. It's going to be on my account, though. Sorry, Scarlett.
What the heck happened to here? I never did. Everything.
Scarlett, just hold it. Scarlett, do you want me to hold it?
No. No. I'll keep it in place.
Alright. I'll flip.
There.
Hey. Sorry, guys, it's might have glitched. Hold on.
That will let you choose between different clothings for the 12 different skin, including the Rascal, the Sniffer, and the Tough Gull. So it's a far cry from the mobs actually being in the game, but it's a lot better than some of the other mob vote losers got, so I guess you take what you get. If you listen closely to this sound that the fox makes, you'll notice that when the fox screeches, the first and third sound that it plays are actually the same. But the third sound effect is reversed with a lower pitch. And funnier still, the fox sounds actually never came from a real fox. They're just heavily edited sounds combined from dogs and cats.
Have you ever seen a fox with a beard? Well, don't say I didn't warn you, but if you were to get your fox to hold a wither skull in its mouth, then you'll notice that it looks like the fox has a beard.
Wow.
But if that's not for you, then get it to hold a skulk sensor, and that'll look like a goatee.
If we push this cat off a cliff, nothing happens. And thankfully so, otherwise it'd be a murderer. But the idea behind this is that cats tend to land on their feet, and that'd be why cats in Minecraft not only don't take fall damage, but even if they were to fall into a dripstone spike, they're still not going to get hurt, which is a pretty sweet deal. It's hard to say I'm not jealous.
In 1.19, we have chickens that lay eggs, and in Minecraft 2.0, we've got chickens that lay diamonds. That's no joke, although it was meant to be. Back in April Fool's 2013, Mojang added this blue chicken to their fake snapshot that could lay diamonds and lapis lazuli, which sounds great, but be careful since these also had a tendency to explode.
By this point, everyone's familiar with the rarest mob in Minecraft, but this mob can also be very rare. Consider that there's only a rare chance that an Arctic fox even spawns in a snowy taiga biome, and then add on to that another 5% chance of that fox being a baby variant, and it gets to a point
What?
where you find one of these, buy a lottery ticket. Your luck's pretty good.
You can kill this whole batch of zombified piglings without any of them getting angry. You just need to be precise, since if you were to kill this mob in one hit, then it doesn't have the chance to update the universal aggression tag on the other monsters. That means with a strong enough weapon and a critical hit, you don't have to worry about upsetting the pack when you pick off a few.
This is an iron golem, and this is the love golem. If you put together 4 iron blocks and a carved pumpkin on top, you'll of course get the love golem. Exclusively found in the Love and Hugs update, this special mob is meant to be a manifestation of the villagers' love, and that's probably the reason why it's passive toward any players or even hostile mobs. Which, yeah, does mean that it doesn't do much, but in fairness, we can't attack mobs in this joke update either, so at least it's not alone.
It's impossible to turn a squid upside down with a Dinnerbone name tag. Now don't be mistaken, you can still name a squid Dinnerbone or Grum, but you won't see any visual difference. Even Mojang doesn't know which way's the right way up for this mob. It's just that silly.
The Warden's a strong mob, but just how strong is it? Well, it's so strong that if you were to add up the health of the Ender Dragon and the Wither combined, that's how many hearts the Warden has. Folks, that's 250 hearts of health for this one Warden. So you remember the fact that the Wither on Bedrock has 300 hearts. And, sorry to any Bedrock players out there, that
What
just sounds
is the
terrible to deal
Warden?
with. If you look closely at certain villagers'
Scarlett, it's just a,
like the Librarian Villager, for instance, which, well,
it's a impossible to destroy mob. Okay?
And why do you bring one to me one time?
It's because I wanted to prank you.
I didn't like that prank.
Okay, I'm sorry.
might look like a fez actually is a book when you look at it from the right angle. And while it might look like the swamp villager has a bonnet on or something like that, it's actually just a lily pad just splayed over the top of their head, which honestly makes me jealous. I wish I could wear these as well. And if you're jealous of their style, don't worry. With the /item replace command, you can also wear those kind of books as hats as well.
This is an Elder Guardian, and this is the Elder Guardian Ghost. Exclusive just to Bedrock Edition, this secret mob can only be spawned in using the summon command. But what does it do? Well, clearly not much. It doesn't even have a texture, and all that you're able to see is its shadow. Eerie.
In the April Fool's snapshot for the 1 block at a time update, if you were to summon in an Iron Golem using this special name, then you'd notice that Billy Belong has its arms permanently extended into the air, which is actually a reference to one of the developers that works on Minecraft, which is an odd way to be memorialized, but it's not like the Dinnerbone name tag makes any more sense anyway. Even though the Allay made it into Minecraft during the Wild update, it was originally planned all the way back for the Nether update. Although back then, it would have been called the Wisp, and it would have had a much different look. Even when it was renamed to the Allay and it was planned to be added in, there could have been different colors that we saw for the mob, which I'll say I'm disappointed that we didn't see. Well, you can find a yellow Allay that shows up in the Minecraft Legends trailer, so I guess the idea is still there.
Hopefully you've never let all the villagers die during a raid, but if you did, here's what you'd see. After all the villagers are gone, or the beds in the village are destroyed, the raiding Vindicators will celebrate their victory by laughing and then raising their arms into the air, which really adds insult to injury. So to keep your village and your ego intact, just stay away if you have the bad omen effect.
Obviously, piglins don't exist, but their sound effects do come from a special kind of Swedish pig, the Linderötsvin, which, when you read that out loud, it's easy to see why they went with the name pig. Google Translate, I'm not entirely sure how to say that one. This Minecraft mob has no AI, and the reason for that is because that's your job. You see, in the Education Edition for Minecraft, this robot called the Agent is a mob that's specifically designed to teach players how to code. And with that, you can teach this mob to do different things like harvest your crops, crops, place blocks, and a whole number of other things. Which is a lot cooler
Scarlett,
than
what's
looking at
wrong?
Microsoft Visual Studio, so I'll take that trade-off.
Are you
Shear a
stuck?
baby sheep, but with a command you can summon a baby that's been sheared. And it looks pretty cursed. Plus it really shows how long the sheep's head is under all that wool. And no amount of wool blocks is worth having to look at this sad sight.
Did you know creepers are aliens? Well, not all of them, but this one certainly is. Since thanks to an
Ever since Taylor started
and one of those students sent a creeper. So when you look up into space, just know that somewhere out there was a creeper. And thankfully it didn't explode on the way out. Otherwise that wouldn't be as fun of a fact.
The reason Parrot starts when you play a music disc is because of the party emojis animation, which itself is based on this iconic gif with a kakapo or owl parrot dancing. This mod still isn't in Minecraft, but back when the creator was developing it, he talked about adding in a special red dragon that could exist outside of the end. And while it's unclear if this mod will be added in since the creator's departure in 2014, Jen has mentioned that if it were to be added, it would be tied to the dragon egg you get from the current Dragon fight.
The reason that Wandering Traders were added to Minecraft is because of inspiration from other various RPGs. And one of the game designers even confirms this in the article, Meet the Wandering Trader, which would be why you can find these incredibly dangerous places, since they're meant to help offer you some kind of healing item like they do in the RPGs. Although it's hard to say that their items are nearly as desirable as the ones found in the other games.
If you ever see a chicken in the ocean, count yourself lucky, since there's a very small chance of a drowned mob being able to spawn on the back of a chicken like a baby zombie does. And besides, it's obvious they were forced there. It doesn't seem that the chicken likes the water very much anyway.
In Bedrock Edition, it's possible to keep parrots on your shoulder when you take flight with an Elytra. Or rather, I should say, you're keeping them around where your shoulders should be. Since when you look at it from this angle, it really just looks like they're hovering in place. Which is a bit peculiar, but they're at least more loyal than the ones in Java Edition, who bail on you when you start to get any kind of speed. This villager was never seen.
Wow.
But if you go within the game's files,
Just wow.
there sure enough is an unused texture for the angry villager.
What?
Featuring red
What
eyes
the?
and angry eyebrows. And even though villagers
What
can
the
still get mad in the
frick?
game and punch them, even with all those particles, it's still not nearly as intimidating as one of these.
Seriously, what the
frick?
frick?
Minecraft. Well, it might seem like the Warden, considering that it only takes 3 hits to kill you in full netherite enchanted
Yeah.
armor. The crown for this would actually go to a charged creeper.
Huh?
Hard difficulties, this can do 127 damage.
I'm so
And
confused. Oh
have
my
some blast
god.
protection armor, or at least a totem of undying as a backup call.
The bee was supposed to be much smaller. As shown in this official video put out by Mojang, an early design for the bee would have had it closer in size to the baby turtle, but that's still more appealing than its first design. And when you can't tell if you're looking at the bee's front or its rear, you know you've got to change the look.
This isn't a villager, but I wouldn't blame you if you thought so. But rather, this mod's called the NPC, and it only exists within the Education Edition. All these do share a lot of visual similarities to the villager, they're actually a mod that exists only for map makers to make special qualifications, like having text pop-ups or even buttons to press that summon different commands. It's pretty cool, but if you don't have those, they have no AI and basically useless.
If you're running away from a piglin, don't bother closing that door. Since shocking as it may be, piglins are actually smart enough to open up doors. There aren't even doors that spawn in the nether. How did they learn to do that? So for your safety, stick to trapdoors and fenced gates. They can't figure those out yet.
In current versions of Minecraft, there's no way for the Ender Dragon to defeat the Warden, and that makes the biggest boss in Minecraft really feel like a lightweight, especially considering that with enough Wardens, you were once able to blast the Ender Dragon completely off course, making the final boss of Minecraft feel a lot more like an afterthought. Although goats in Minecraft can tend to break off their horns when they run into a wall, that's not actually based on anything in real life, because the truth is that goats' horns are actually a part of the animal's skull, so if they were to break off, the goat would have bigger problems. And really, this behavior in Minecraft much more closely resembles a deer with its antlers.
If you put a camel inside of a minecart, it will start playing its running animation indefinitely, which might make this the cheapest perpetual motion machine to make. It's at least the weirdest one I've seen, but if you have a saddle, you can also join in on the fun, so at least it's not exclusionary.
This isn't Steve, but actually this is the unused human mob for Minecraft. Back in early developments of the game, there did exist a hostile mob that looked identical to Steve. And even though they were hostile, it's hard to say that they were intimidating, considering that spawning these in would just cause them to move around all janky. And when you watch that old footage, I think it's plenty clear to see why they removed them from the game.
In the past, it was possible to damage the Ender Dragon with snowballs, which makes sense for the blaze, but it's a lot weirder to see this happen against the dragon. And Mojang agreed, since as of snapshot 15W32A, the dragon no longer takes damage from snowballs. But don't worry, they're still worth keeping around for taking out the end crystals.
Alright, pop quiz. Have you ever heard of the Minecraft mob, the Spark? If you haven't, then you probably haven't looked at the game's files, considering that only there's the Shulker's bullet called the Spark. But other than that, how would you even know this? It's not like it spawns with a name tag or anything, but there you go. Now you got something for your next Minecraft trivia night.
The Ender Dragon doesn't breathe fire, but it does have fire aspect. And you'll see that if you try to shoot a perched dragon with a bow and arrow, this time instead of your arrows colliding, they'll just bounce off. And just in case having your arrows bounce off wasn't enough of a reason to stop, the fire really makes it obvious to cut it out.
Before horses were added to Minecraft, there were horses. Notice the quotation marks. Because these special mobs were only in the Java Edition snapshots for the April Fool's update. And they were really just retextured cows and pigs. Which did make for a good joke, but shortly after, Mojang worked with Dr. Jark to add in proper horses into the game. And thankfully they didn't look like this.
Why is this wolf's tail spinning? It's not a glitch, but instead this is because the wolf's tail is linked to its health. So low health equals a lower tail. But the opposite also applies. So if you use commands to artificially increase the wolf's health, it'll start spinning like this. And thankfully it doesn't spin fast enough for the wolf to up and fly away. Then we'd have a real problem on our hands.
Using this command, we're able to summon in a special wolf called Mars, which is a mob so rare, it only exists in the April Fool's version of the one block at a time update. But much like the special name tag for the rabbit variant named Toast, this gives you a different colored variant of the standard wolf skin. And hopefully this hints at getting different breeds of wolves added into the future. It wouldn't be the first time they took a feature from April Fool's and made it official. Did you know there could have been a fourth frog variant? Because looking at concept art for the frog before it was added in, there did exist a special blue frog that could have been added as well. Which, if you ask me, is a huge missed opportunity for not adding this in. At the very least, it could have given us another color of frog light, which it's always nice to have another building block. But really, even if this frog didn't get added in, at least all the ones that we have look so much better than the original frog texture. Ugh, that one's hideous. And with that, folks, YouTube thinks that you might like this video. So see if they're right and have a good one, alright?
Alright, so, Scarlett, how did you like that video?
Good. You want to see my pet snakes?
No.
Yeah. You're a pet snake.
That's not snakes.
Yeah, they are. I just catch them. And they're mine.
And also, guys, like, which one should I which one should I watch next?
Hey, I'm missing a sock.
That many secrets, or seriously, should I watch all those secrets, or this, or probably like Socks for One?
What are you doing?
Which one should I watch for a video? Wait, Arnold.
Hey Arnold, taking a bath, are you? Imagine if a wave caught you not in the
Oh!
sea. The Black Sea is in fact also a large...
You're dead, Arnold.
340,000 cubic miles. It would take about 243 million years to fill it up. The sudden movement of tectonic plates causes waves. The seabed rises several hundred meters.
What the frick?
Deadly tsunami waves. We're now located in Portugal. The highest waves in the world are formed here. It's like a cheetah, but in the world of waves, because its speed has already reached 60 miles per hour.
That's what you get, Arnold.
79-foot wave here. For this, he got into the Guinness Book of Records. Have you ever heard of a killer wave? These are single waves around 80 to 100 feet high, which can't be seen even from a ship. They can appear suddenly and imperceptibly.
LOL.
There's very little time to
Wait, what
save
the?
a ship's crew.
Man, that game.
A ship in just one hit. Even Conor McGregor would envy such a knockout. The largest wave in 1958 in the Lituya Bay in Alaska. The wave reached 100 feet in height and covered the mountains approaching.
I'll flip.
As a result, all vegetation up to an altitude of 1,700 feet above sea level was destroyed. And this is the
height of 5.5 statues of liberty. On a shore, nature itself will hint at the approach of a tsunami. Animals feel the disaster coming and begin to rush somewhere in a hurry or behave strangely. Birds form flocks and fly away.
Seriously?
On land, get in a car, on a bike.
What the?
Ask King Kong to give you a lift at the very least. It's advised to get to a height of 120 feet above sea level.
Arnold, you're stupid!
State building. The skyscraper's height is 102 floors, or 922 feet. The elevator goes up at a speed of 700 feet per minute. So you definitely have time. Oh, well, that's also possible. Don't shout underwater, otherwise you'll choke. Keep yourself conscious by any means. Sorry, but
LOL.
you can't escape. Even at
Just
an
LOL.
altitude of 5,000 meters, you still have to work on your YouTube channel. Where are you flying to? At least check the map. Ooh, looks like you flew right into the Bermuda Triangle. According to rumors, planes and ships often disappear here.
Wow.
Arnold, where did your jet wings and clothes
What the?
go?
What the?
See?
Hey, no, no.
Science doesn't recognize the strange things taking place in the Bermuda Triangle.
Okay, I'm kind of weird. I should probably stop being cringe.
Scientific theories. According to one of them, everything that disappears here ends up in a parallel universe. Look, everything's a little different here. You look strange even to this dog. As you can see, your house has also changed a lot. I advise you to be careful there. Meet Arnold. This is Arnold, although from a parallel universe. He's much more successful than you, and even sports a stylish mustache. And it looks like he doesn't like you at all. At the
Why?
bottom of the Bermuda Triangle is the mythical city of Atlantis. Don't ask, because I have no idea why the ancient Atlanteans needed all these planes and ships. But ancient customs and traditions are harsh.
Flip.
Someone like you will be immediately turned into a slave. Or if you can't handle it, you'll be turned into fuel for steamboats. Careful, Arnold. New vehicles are arriving.
What the flip?
There is another theory. Everything that happens in the Bermuda Triangle is due to
Holy
aliens.
oh my
And
god.
perhaps they're taking vehicles to study human technology or putting it in a museum.
Why?
Just look at how much stuff they have in their exhibits. Since aliens are poorly versed in terrestrial life forms, you were placed with mushrooms. Don't be offended, Arnold. It could be because of your haircut. You won't be bored for long. They say aliens abduct people for a different purpose. You must get pregnant and carry their alien baby. Sorry, Arnold, but aliens are also bad at gender.
What the?
Did you finally wake up? It seems that at this altitude, you passed out from a lack of oxygen.
Yeah.
You had some crazy dreams. And this blackbird mistook you for a rival. As I said, from a scientific point of view, nothing unusual happens in the Bermuda Triangle. Calm down, Arnold. No planes, ships, or people disappear here. Provided, of course, that their jet wings don't run out of fuel.
Well, Flippy.
Launched a new
LOL.
and space has launched a meteor back at Elon Musk. Arnold, relax.
What the?
What a meteor is? A meteor is a large celestial body of cosmic origin.
Well, Flip.
It's from a few grams to thousands of tons. And
Oh my god.
there's only one case of a meteor strike hitting a person in history in 1954. And even then, it just hit somebody in their leg. It seems like somebody's volunteering to save the planet, and he's just bursting with enthusiasm. It looks like this episode will be the shortest ever, and have a happy end. No, never mind. Same old, same old. Seems like our planet is about to be destroyed. Or maybe there's another savior. Could it be Arnold? Excellent. We'll pick an outfit for you. So this one is a no. Definitely not this one. Yee! No, not that one. Now this one. This is what you need. Although we could just copy what Project DART from SpaceX did. It's planned that in 2022, a spacecraft weighing 500 kilograms will ram into an asteroid named Didymos at a speed of 6 kilometers per second. The autopilot hasn't been installed yet, so you're gonna have to fly manually and become a hero.
Oh.
Wow, Arnold, you survived. Pretty much like all the other lowest forms of life, like microbes. But now there is a small issue with water. After a meteor 100 kilometers in diameter hit the Earth, the shockwave destroyed almost all life within a radius of 100,000 square kilometers. There was a huge release of sulfur, and dust and ash from all the destruction rose into the upper atmosphere and blocked access from the sun's rays. You must be hungry. It's good that you kept your space food in the rocket. There wasn't any food. That's terrible, because there's no food left on Earth. It's good that you're in a spacesuit since it's minus 50 degrees outside, and you don't want to walk here for very long. Watch out! I forgot to add that cockroaches have also survived, and they've mutated just a wee little bit. You better run.
Oh, flip.
Arnie, wake up! A giant tornado is rushing towards your home. Quickly, run out in the street.
Get out. Please. Please.
Of course, in order to really save your ass, it would have been a good idea to hide you in the basement of your house. But of course, it's more interesting for me and our viewers to see what will happen to you inside of a tornado. Ready? And go. What's inside, Arnie? The width of the funnel of the largest tornadoes can reach 1,500 meters. You'll be there as it turns around. Every year in the United States, about 1,000 tornadoes form, and only a few of them are truly gigantic. You're lucky again, Arnie. You're in one of those.
Wow.
I think now it's a good time to discuss low pressure and oxygen discharge. The atmosphere pressure is so low that your lungs cannot extract enough oxygen from the air. And after just a few minutes, you'll pass out and...
Oh!
Finally, I was really getting tired of your screams. Such rare
Okay, lol.
Climbing Mount Everest without an oxygen tank. Mountain tourism is clearly not for you, Arnie. But inside the tornado, rather than die from lack of oxygen, you'll probably get from a collision with other objects dragged inside with you. You know, flying trees, animals, cars, roofs of...
LOL! Get the bunny!
Everything that will meet on the path of a super powerful tornado will be drawn and rotated at a speed of up to 500 kilometers an hour. And
Arnold! Wow.
miracle, you can avoid these collisions.
Also, I don't know how to support. Like, seriously, I don't know how to support.
Survive inside the tornado. Please don't forget, the tornado's going to end sooner or later. And so the funnel will let you go. And you'll
Like, do I have to subscribe? Oh, wait, I forgot. I'm already subscribed to you.
You're definitely not going to survive, Arnie. Okay, I'll save you again. Why am I doing this? Don't thank me. Mother of God, it's a dang dinosaur!
Yeah.
Arnold, you scared me. I see you decided to visit the Paleo History Museum. It's really cool.
Okay, wow.
Even Orochimaru from Naruto is here. I heard he knows secrets of resurrection.
And hey, comment down below, what should I watch next? Like, what should I watch next?
He's using it on the dinosaurs. Run, the dang fool.
Hey, no.
Dinosaurs are very dangerous.
No.
Whether it's herbivores, carnivores, or even those radical dinosaurs.
Look, only for the comments for me to decide.
You would be too if
Well,
you
still, I love you. Still, I love you guys. What? Sorry.
even angry. Look at they see what happened to their descendants over the course of evolution. All the world's leaders have declared martial law. Alas, very little is really known about the true behavior.
I guess Snap a Wolf for now.
The solution they've come up with is to hire a rabid turkey specialist. Attack! Dinosaurs reigned on Earth for 160 million years, but the fall of a meteorite changed the course of evolution.
Yeah.
And allowed for the development of our ancestors. ancestors mammals. Now, only the strongest will survive. But what in tarnation's going on now? Wait.
Ooh.
I think I get it. Over the last 66 million years, the Earth's climate has gotten colder, and the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere has changed. It looks like dinosaurs can't live here anymore, and are gonna die out once again. What to do? In theory, we could build a Jurassic Park. We'll feed them and artificially maintain the climate. This place could be the most profitable tourist spot in the world. And we'll also be a global supplier of eggs and manure, dino poop. But then again, an ordinary dinosaur eats a ton of grass a day, or more than 100 kilograms of meat.
Wow.
The dinosaurs will eat all the fauna in the park, and then probably start eating each other until they die out again. No matter how you slice it, the dinosaurs just aren't going to be able to live in our time. Do you really want to save them, Arnie? The only option is to send the dinosaurs back to the past, to their perfect world. Time to say goodbye, Arnie. At least there, you know they're gonna be better off.
Wow.
Meet Arnold. He's been working as a courier for 2 days. Yeah, your finger came off a couple
What the?
You are a stubborn one.
Yeah.
Okay, climb inside.
Yeah, well.
This huge transparent pipe reaches the bottom of the Mariana Trench. You'll have to go down 36,070 feet. It sounds like it's incredibly deep, but when looking at the whole planet, the Mariana Trench is not even a pothole in the road. In a sealed high-speed elevator, the trip to the bottom would take just 11 minutes. What an ignoramus you are! Now you have to get down manually. Due to the fact that the pipe is filled with air,
Okay.
the pressure at the very bottom will be only 3 times higher than normal. But if it gets filled with water, the pressure will increase 1,072 times. Just look at what cold, pressure, and lack of oxygen did to the local inhabitants. For example, xenophytophores had to develop immunity to uranium, mercury, lead, and other hazardous materials that would destroy any other creature on Earth. Looking at such unicellular organisms, an idea appears of how life on the Moon, Jupiter, or even Europa might look.
Wow.
Arnold, do you know what really awaits you at the bottom? Loneliness. There's not a single living soul, except for perhaps a lost shrimp. It's hard to believe it, but more people have visited the moon than the bottom of the Mariana Trench. Arnold!
SpongeBob!
Someone out there.
SpongeBob!
Pay you with shells? The journey back will take at least 24 hours. Or you can just open the latch.
Bye-bye!
Arnold is trying on his new multi-million-dollar super tough suit. Hey, you dumbass, put your underpants back on. Today, you're gonna visit the smallest and largest planets in the solar system. Did you hear me? You're leaving in 1 minute. Pull harder. Ready? Go. Whoops, we flew too far.
Uh-oh, you're gonna die. He's dead. What?
And reach Mercury. We'll need more fuel than
Okay.
to leave the solar
So he's gonna die. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. Oh.
dead hot to the left and ice cold to the right. I'll drop you at the junction point. The temperature there is about minus 100 degrees. Great plan. Or it could be if we were on Earth. You can't slow down with a parachute here. Almost all of Mercury's gases have scattered into space due to its weak magnetic field and gravity. What a beautiful sight. Mercury is 3 times closer to the sun than the Earth, so the sun looks much bigger here. You idiot. Mercury also rotates, but one day here is equal to 88 days on Earth. Pick your butt up and run. Gravity is 62% weaker than on Earth.
Hold on.
Your already puny grams is just 15 here. Now you weigh about the same as my cat. Don't move. Yep, moisture comes out of the body. Stomach gases are pushed out. I told you not to drink Coke before we left. The fluid in your soft tissues turns to gas. This explains the bloating. And stop. 10 seconds. Great. Your brain and heart are still working. And death would have come in 80 seconds. Our next stop is Jupiter. Calm down. Breathe deeper. Inhale. Exhale.
Excuse me.
Breathe. Time. With its powerful gravity, Jupiter's pull is 2.5 times stronger than on Earth. Your speed is that of a Bugatti sports car, 430 kilometers per hour. Now roll out of here, you blockhead. You can't even imagine what it is. 3 words. Great Red Spot. This is the most powerful hurricane in our solar system. Its winds reach 600.
Wow.
Our entire beloved planet Earth could be swallowed up by this maelstrom in the blink of an eye. We've descended to 156 kilometers.
Hey, Scarlett.
This is the limit of human
Here, hold my phone.
The dense atmosphere doesn't allow for transmission of radio signals.
Point it at the.
This is a zone of high electrical activity, so lightning bolts 1,000 kilometers long are quite common. The pressure at a depth of 20,000
Just keep it
kilometers
on-
is
just
more
keep
than
it there,
3
okay?
million times that on Earth, and the temperature reaches 10,000 degrees Celsius, and you're still alive. What a great suit we made. And what if we do this? Wow, that was fast. Enough for today. Hurry, take off his suit. We don't want to get blood all over it. Thank you all for the work. See you again tomorrow. Elon is unlikely to reach the finish line. After all, no one took into account that while the race was taking place, Snot and Gob would be arranging a barbecue for themselves. It seems that even the normal temperature of the sun isn't enough to grill their infamous pan-galactic gargle bangers. Ah, now that's much better. Oops. Solar flares like these are not good, because they usually disable all the power plants and electrical appliances on the Earth. This will definitely negatively affect all vital processes on the planet, particularly in medicine, or such absolutely crucial needs like social networks, likes, and reposts. Only
Hey, can you see it?
sickness
Can you-
won't be
can you still see
affected.
it on
might
here?
even
Yeah.
benefit them. And here's
Watch.
our ultra-fast turtle. Like
Alright.
everything electric, Elon's car broke down. The important thing here is not to celebrate ahead of time. He might be dumb, but Arnold for sure knows how to wink perfectly. Too bad he's intellectually challenged. The battery
Hey.
has died. Now, these
What?
guys need somehow get out of the desert.
Point it at the
It's
TV,
good that
okay?
Elon has already come up with something. And it's even better that his trunk has a bucket, a mini rocket, and groceries. Ooh, potatoes are a great idea. After all, one potato can stably deliver 0.5 volts of voltage. It will take about 13 volts to start Arnold's combustion engine car. So, with 26 potatoes, a zinc nail, and copper wire, we should have enough to start the car. Darn it, the crank current is too low. To start the engine, you need hundreds of the potato batteries. I advise you to hurry up. The sun is setting and the desert nights here get quite cold. Wow, guys, great outfit. I hope we can do without the famous blue crystal here today. Oh, wait, I know what you're trying to do. If we take zinc bolts, screws, coins, sponges, potassium oxide, copper, brake pads, and we mix them together and connect them
Oh.
to the car, then we'll have a regular
Do you want to
charge. The guys did everything right.
Well,
It's a shame that there's
Yeah,
still
this-
isn't enough
yeah,
power
I
to
guess.
drive. Hurry up. The clock is ticking. Arnold, stop digging around there. Wait, show me what you found. A magnet. This is exactly what we need, Arnold. Hey, Elon, this isn't the best time for that. It's for a common cause. In 1831, Faraday conducted a similar experiment for the first time. For this, we need a coil, copper wire, and a magnet. We insert the magnet in a coil wound with copper. We move the magnet inside, and in each coil of copper, a voltage of 0.01 volts is generated. But due to the large number of turns, everything is working just fine. Let's see how it works for the guys. Wow, just be careful with your finger. Well, at least we survived. And the finger will grow back. Hey, Arnold. Hope you're doing okay. How's your blood pressure? Because the second teleport transfer won't wait forever, old buddy. Today, you're going to become one of the few who visited the surface of a lava lake, and the only one to get out of there alive. Although, all bets are off with your luck, Arnie. All right, then. 3, 2, 1. Open your eyes or you'll miss everything. You only have 1 nanosecond. You're in Africa at 613 meters above sea level, in the vent of the seething volcano Erta Ale. Impressive, ain't it? The air temperature at the surface of the fire lake reaches 2200 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hot enough to melt cast iron. Hey, chill out, Arnold. In 1 nanosecond, nothing's gonna happen, even with you. I mean, if you really run out of luck and stay there longer, your lungs will burst into flames at your first breath. Your skin will peel off. The only sensible course of action will be to plunge into the lava lake completely so that you pass out due to a pain shock and within 90 seconds wake up in a better place. Not much of a prospect, huh? So stay put, bud, and Arnold, take your finger out of the lava. Oh, great. What now, Arnie? Want me to teleport you to the summit so you can enjoy the view? You hear that sound too? Arnie, get out of there! The speed of this fiery stream is 1 mile per hour. Hey, are you serious? And you wanted to go to Hawaii on vacation. If there's an eruption there, you won't be able to outrun the lava flow, even riding a hoverboard. Last time he was slaughtered by a home appliance. Let's see how he copes with electricity. No, that's too simple. How about lightning? The probability of lightning hitting a person is 1 in 600,000. But we can help improve your odds. A discharge of 300 kilowatts hit you. It's something like the power of 10 toasters at the same time. The truth is, it lasted only 3 milliseconds. So what happened to you? First, you now have 2 burns. One at the entry point and the other at the exit. The main danger is that this can stop your heart. There may be paralysis. A person can be paralyzed for life, although it might be only temporary. It seems everything turned out okay. But we haven't talked about the many other interesting things that can happen to those whom lightning strikes. Therefore, we once again ask for help from the gods. You can be disconnected from some parts of your brain. Your eyes can explode. Your muscles can contract so severely that your bones, even your spine, can break from a lightning strike. A radioactive leopard has bitten Arnold today, and he now has superpowers. First, he can move at the speed of light, and second, he looks like a bitch. Let's give your abilities a try. Run, Arnold, but not for long. Your body will instantly heat up and burn away from friction with the air molecules. It looks even more miserable than your breakfast. But suppose you have a suit that will protect you against the high temperatures. Moving at the speed of light, you can circle the Earth at the equator 7 times per second. But you won't even have time to run through the first fence with your luck. Even with your sickly body, the force of the impact will be such as if you transferred it to a collision with a truck. Even more, the only place where you can run at the speed of light without obstacles is open space. But you will find problems even here. At that speed, even a hydrogen molecule will be like a bullet for you. And even without reaching the speed of light, you will die from radiation. So better let's repeat this thing again with the trucks. This is Arnold. Hey, Arnold, let the lady through. As you guessed, today we will talk about quicksand. By the way, you're already in it. You need to move as hard and quick as possible if you want to go even deeper. And if you want to get out, then listen to what you need to do. Throw away from yourself anything heavy. For example, the list of women who've denied you sex. Lie on your back and try to swim smoothly to a safe place. It's strange that you think this viper's nest is safe. Don't be afraid of quicksand. It's rarely more than a half-meter deep. But you can be threatened by predators. The tide, after all, quicksand occurs on the ebb, and dehydration. Call for help. You have enough time to wait for the rescuers. After all, a body is well mummified and preserved for centuries in the sands. You must be tired of being on your home planet from the last episode. Let's go back into space. So that you won't be lonely, meet the black hole. No, we don't mean your ex. Black holes occur when a star collapses under its own weight. Gravity becomes so strong that even light cannot escape it. We'll stay here, but sorry, Arnold, you've got to go. The boundary of a black hole is called the event horizon, and the closer you are to it, the more you get stretched out like spaghetti. By the way, the event horizon is affected by Hawking radiation, so you'll gradually move from being al dente to ashes. But this is just from our point of view. From
Hi, Mom.
perspective, you continue
You're on YouTube.
normally, even after reaching the event horizon. It's strange, isn't it? You just split into two, but this cannot be according to quantum physics. So we had to sacrifice one of our Arnolds. What will happen to you here? No one really knows. Space and time change places inside a black hole. Now you can fly through space, and more than that, you can travel through time. But you can never get out, because no one can return to the past. Arnold, you will die soon from dehydration, or from the fact that your oxygen has run out. Say hello to Arnold. In the last release, he jumped from a height of more than 30,000 feet without a parachute. He was very fortunate as he fell into a pile of snow and lived. But that's not for long. Arnold, just don't panic. Control yourself. You have landed near the Fuji Dome in Antarctica, the coldest place on Earth. The temperature here sometimes reaches minus 132.16 degrees Fahrenheit. Under such conditions, a person's eyes and lungs freeze in just a few minutes. But fortunately, you have arrived here during the summer. The air is now a relatively warm minus 31 degrees Fahrenheit. Your body will cool down in such conditions by 1 degree every half hour. In less than an hour, your muscles will begin to shrink, convulsively trying to regain their lost heat. Then you will feel a terrible attack of panicky fear, and your legs and hands will burst from the cold. This is because the peripheral vessels have already begun to contract, moving the blood deep into the body in order to keep the most vital organs warm. But the tremors will soon pass, and you won't feel the cold so much anymore. But Arnie, don't relax. This is a false sensation. The fun is just beginning. A second, even more powerful attack occurs after a short while. Your body will begin to shake like a Boeing jetliner during a crash. You will then feel the effect of narcotic intoxication from hormones and endorphins, with some attendant confusion and, of course, a loss of coordination. Arnold, how you feeling? You're almost at the point of extreme hypothermia. Your body is about to cease its last attempts to warm itself. In a moment, you will pass out. Additionally, you will suffer from some disorders in your cardiac activity and respiration. Your journey will end after you reach a body temperature below 85 degrees Fahrenheit. Death will come. Can you hear me? Arnold! Arnold!
And that's it for today's video. I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.